And now, the Micro News Update from Mortgage Services 3.
Hello everyone, Rick McKinley with the Micro News. Well, I'm glad to be back in the studio again, and this week we have some serious things to talk about with regard to FHA. But before we do that, let's take a look at what happened the last 4 weeks in Rewind. Last week, we visited the remains of the Gold Medal Flour Mill, and the Micro News reviewed MSI's rate renegotiation policy. At the end of July, MSI's partner announcement clarified that they want the NMLS corporate ID on all 1003s. In the previous week, the Micro News went fishing, and we reminded you that for USDA loans, all household income must be included on the 1003. In the middle of July, I gave an analogy using the Mayan calendar's end of the world prediction, and if you rewind yet one more week, I gave a big apology regarding our social media survey. Now that you're up to speed on what's been going on, let's take a look at some important FHA information. There are two big items regarding FHA, the first of which applies to everyone doing streamlines with MSI. In order to facilitate delivery to upstream investors, MSI requires the income section of 1003s for FHA streamline refinances to be completed based on this new information. First, initial 1003s should have no income figures listed in the actual income schedule. However, employer information does need to be listed. Conversely, the final 1003 does need to have either $1 or the gross income listed in the income schedule. Secondly, a reminder regarding sponsored originators and authorized agents, which was effective July 1st, 2011. First of all, let's say you have your FHA lender ID number, but you haven't finished your test cases, so you only have a conditional DE approval. We will purchase your non-test case files, but we will require that MSI underwrites those files. You can choose to close these loans in your own name or in ours. If you choose to fund these loans in your name, you will be responsible for the upfront MIP payment. Second, those sellers that possess an unconditional DE approval from HUD may still choose to utilize MSI as an authorized agent. The seller will act as the principal or the originator, and MSI would act as the agent or the underwriting entity. Those that choose this delivery method would be required to A. Close the loan in their own name, B. Obtain the FHA case number, C. Obtain all applicable disclosures, D. Order the appraisal, and E. Submit the upfront MIP payment. MSI, as the underwriter, would be responsible for insuring the loan. Now, to participate, MSI would need the fully executed authorized agency agreement from the DE seller prior to submission of these loans under the authorized agency process. Other non-FHA updates on the partner announcement include considerations for properties with window security bars, clarifications to our pre-foreclosure waiting period verbiage, and reminders on the recent and upcoming updates for LP and DU. Be sure to read your partner announcement for all of the details. You can download one from this blog page. Well, that wraps up this week's Micro News. Thanks for watching, and thanks for sending your loans to us. We really appreciate it. Stay tuned in the credit section. We're going to give you a couple more updates. Have a great week. By the way, our rates are excellent, and we're experts at USDA. Click the wholesale rates link on this page to see what I'm talking about. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.